It is NEW Wolfe versus Deville from the Wise Hall in East Vancouver. Justin Morissette alongside Christopher Cassidy and Matt Joseph. And fellas, it is main event time. The titular match this evening. We named the whole show after it. It is a grudge match 2 years in the making. Sebastian Wolfe has been our champion for more than 500 days. He takes on his former tag team partner in the state of emergency, Miles Deville, here tonight.
Now, normally I would be the first one to talk, but I know that my friend Mr. Cassidy has a history with both men, so I'll turn this over to you. Tell us how you feel about
I gotta
this.
say, gentlemen, it's not very often that I like to admit that getting nervous or having undue thoughts about things, but you ever hear people refer to the calm before the storm? I feel like that's what I'm in right now, and I just hope that everyone survives the endeavor. That's what I'll have to say.
Well, the Wise Hall, a very historical building, and we're about to see another chapter added to that. This promises to be one of the most explosive, one of the most violent, perhaps one of the most history-setting matches in the history of Vancouver's professional wrestling scene. September 9th, 2023, I believe, was the last meeting between these two men. It's 2 years in the making. There's been a lot of different things that have happened in that time. Miles Deville was off for nearly a year and a half. Sebastian Wolfe has held that belt for 519 days. All of that comes to a head tonight.
It is the rematch of what some would call the best meeting in the history of this company, one of the bloodiest, most bitter feuds we have ever seen in NEW, and it all comes to a head next.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NEW Championship. Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 195 pounds, from Vancouver, British Columbia, he is the hottest underground, Miles Deville! And his opponent, weighing in at 222 pounds, from Surrey, British Columbia, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed NEW champion for over 500 days, the War Chief, Sebastian Wolfe.
Sebastian Wolfe has held that title for 520 days, but the one thing he has not done as NEW champion in nearly 2 years is defend that belt against his former tag team partner. He's been making towns, putting down a lot of miles, but the time has come to deal with the Deville.
Not very often. I'm at a loss for words. I'm going to do my best during this match. This might be one of those times.
Now, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Sebastian Wolfe just walking away.
The bell has not rung. We are not underway as of yet.
Oh, he's telling the fans to move. Fans leaving that far side of the ring. Wait a second, look at Miles.
Okay, hold on now.
Miles with a tope suicida. Oh my God. And this conflict is underway, even if the match has not officially begun. Miles looking for more.
Ooh!
Air Deville, take two.
That is 2 years of pent-up aggression that we just saw be released from Miles Deville. Oh!
And he's going for a third.
He's trying to put this thing away early. Oh, wow. Wolfe just planting him in the seats at ringside.
I mean, regardless of whether or not we get a match, we are absolutely getting a fight.
He is now driving that chair into the back of his one-time best friend.
And as of right now, this is totally unsanctioned, totally, I'm not going to say uncalled for, but it's totally reckless on both of their parts. We don't even have a match yet.
Well, if you think about the history between these two, 5 different promotions they held tag team gold for 763 days ago, guys. It all came to a head at the Commodore Ballroom where they sweated. They bled all over the place.
One of the greatest matches we have ever seen, an absolute classic at the Commodore Ballroom 25 months ago, and you know that is a night that has been replaying inside the mind of Miles Deville for north of 2 years now.
Absolutely, Miles Deville sat on the shelf for many of those, 763 days, 449 to be exact. As you've told me many times, Justin, is now Miles going into the seats.
Miles on the shelf for nearly 1 day per degree of rotation in his 450 splash.
Yeah, and in that time, he watched his former tag team partner become champions for multiple promotions on his own.
Rise to the
right here,
top of the mountain.
Absolutely, including right here in NEW. And now, my God, these two just taking the fight to each other. Sebastian Wolfe with the upper hand right now. I think it would be. I think Sebastian Wolfe would be okay if this match never got into the ring.
Again, this match has not gotten started as of yet, and at the rate it's currently going, it may never start.
I tell you, every single competitor.
This may end in a no contest. I don't know if this beatdown continues, if Miles Deville will even be able to compete by the time the bell rings tonight.
Sebastian Wolfe just mocking Miles Deville, putting that vest of his on. Now Miles Deville fighting back, trying to take
Jerseying him!
Well,
we got a hockey fight on our hands here.
Catch can.
A little bit of an homage to our friend Nick Pesky, perhaps.
Every single competitor that I've had the pleasure of representing, there's been something special about them. With these two, there's something special about them, but I knew right from the very beginning that there was something especially dangerous about both of these competitors as well. They're putting that on full display right now.
Both men just looking to take each other apart, every clubbing blow.
And you're going to hear the vocal support here in the Wise Hall for Miles Deville.
Yeah, every clubbing blow a little bit more powerful than the last.
Oh! Wolfe able to fish a steel chair out from under the ring. Oh my!
Once again, the match hasn't even started.
I mean, there's little that Joe King can do in this situation.
And this is shades of the last time these two met here in NEW. It was a street fight, a no-holds-barred street fight that took them all over every inch of the Commodore Ballroom. Spilling blood like you wouldn't believe.
Well, no holds barred doesn't have anything to do with, there's no hold involved with using a chair to just melee your opponents, and both men are doing that right now.
A hit so hard it snapped that chair as well.
That shattered the seat.
Not just no holds barred, but no deposits returned on that chair rental this evening.
I shattered both the seat and part of the anatomy right here.
Miles Deville hoping it also shattered the dreams of his one-time tag team partner.
Wait a second.
Although, Sebastian Wolfe managing to, this is not good.
Wolfe thrown face first into that ring post, that hard steel ring post.
Fans on this side of the ring are not as studied at getting out of the way. They might have to learn real quick.
That's for sure. We should rotate the fans once in a while.
Yeah,
make them learn about the ins and outs of the Wise Hall here.
Yes.
Look at this. Miles Deville heading to the stage. What has he got in mind here?
I don't feel safe.
Perhaps preparing to take flight off the ramp.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
That's exactly what he's got
now
in
the
mind.
audience is starting to
Miles Deville. Caught at the pass.
Yeah.
Sebastian Wolfe just able to throw that steel chair directly into his face.
Okay, all right. This is...
The fans beginning to chant. Is Sebastian Wolfe coming up here on the stage?
That chair.
Oh my God!
Okay.
There's going to be nothing left of that chair. Sebastian Wolfe sets it down in front of us here.
That hard plastic just continuing to flake into pieces.
I mean, I saw violence coming, but I don't know if...
Double underhook right now.
He's able to tiger bomb Deville onto the...
Tiger driver directly into the chair.
Not doing anything.
Miles Deville was on the shelf for 449 days. He might be on the shelf for another 449 after this. Oh my goodness.
And that chair just bent in half. No one will be sitting in that thing ever again.
And once again, referee Joe King reminding both competitors, especially the man standing in front of us, this match hasn't officially started.
Deville just kicked right down the stair steps.
Miles tumbling down those steps.
I mean, once Sebastian Wolfe manages to get Miles in there, it might be a short match. Here we go.
Is a level of dislike that goes beyond this match, that goes beyond this championship.
Okay.
Things could not be more personal between these two as Wolfe with a big spear could put the match away right there.
1, 2, 3.
What the hell?
And Sebastian Wolfe winning that first fall.
Whew. That was one fall. All right, here we go.
Wolfe trying to end it again. All that confusion off the hop, that beat down on the outside, folks. We completely forgot this match is a best 2 out of 3 falls.
Sweet Lord. Sweet
We thought
Lord.
that was the end right there, and I think a good many people here in attendance did as well.
I'm sure they did.
Big kick from Wolfe, and that could be lights out for Miles.
Oh, no. Okay, come on, Sebastian. I was about to say keep this civil, but we're way beyond that.
Deville down a fall from the moment the bell rang. It is tougher to be more behind the 8 ball than he is at the moment.
Well, that was a very, very fast transition from bell ring to pinfall. And Miles has suffered a lot of physical trauma, we'll say.
Yeah, a lot of physical punishment. Went sternum first into the top turnbuckle.
Moves just like that. Sebastian Wolfe putting all of his physicality into that throw. And Miles Deville just took, but they're still fighting him though. You gotta give it to him.
Fans solidly rallying behind Miles Deville here, seeing the punishment that Sebastian Wolfe is inflicting on him.
Sebastian Wolfe just doing what he does best, which is just unleashing brutal punishment on his competitor. In this case, his former tag team partner, Miles Deville.
Think about the kilometers and miles that these two men put on the odometers of their cars over the years, traveling from town to town, from province to province, state to state. The success they had together, and hatred that's developed between these two since then.
Well, you get to know each other very, very well. As the saying goes, for no reason, people love, and for the same reason, people hate. But in this case, there's a number of different reasons that each could choose from for both sides of the same coin.
As these fans defiantly continuing to cheer for Miles Deville, to the bitter bemusement of the champion, Sebastian Wolfe.
I was about to say that might be right there, although Miles
Still got that fight left in him.
get back in this thing.
Oh!
Another spear against the ropes.
I don't know which would be better, hitting the canvas after that or being slammed backwards into those ropes.
Deville is hanging on for life, but now he's being trapped inside those ropes.
Wolfe warning our referee there to keep back. Miles trying to fight regardless of his predicament.
Wolfe just taunting Miles Deville now as he peppers him with shot after shot. Gentlemen, you don't get to 520
Ladies and
days
gentlemen,
as
a reminder, this is a best 2 out of 3s falls match, and it's currently 1-0 Sebastian Wolfe.
Miles Deville spitting on Sebastian Wolfe. Both men with such a degree of disrespect for each other at this point.
Sebastian firmly in control. Oh, but Miles manages to duck behind, delivering a clothesline. Another one.
Miles is clearly not working with full power at the moment, but he was able to get just enough into that drop kick. Perhaps finding an opening here. Deville needs to will himself back into this thing in a hurry.
Well, it might be a situation of mind over matter.
On a knee strike to the face of Wolfe.
Oh, wow.
Oh my! Wolfe able to duck out of the way. Spine buster! Absolutely picturesque from Sebastian Wolfe.
I talked about getting to know your teammate very, very well. Sebastian Wolfe seemed to have had that move scouted, I'll say.
One of the best spine busters this side of Arn Anderson. And that has turned the tables back in favor of the champion.
Oh,
no!
1, 2, 3!
And Miles has evened the count!
It's now 1-1 in this 2 out of 3s falls contest.
Well, here we go. We're all evened up.
One
Winner-
fall apiece.
Next fall takes all the marbles here. I think Sebastian Wolfe feeling caught off guard by that.
Looking for
The
that,
next fall is for the NEW Championship.
Deville able to duck out of the way of not one, not two, but three maneuvers, make it 4. Deville getting the wind back in his sails right here. He's got speed. A big lariat will take down the champion. Looking for another one.
I'd say that this is his second win, but it's got to be his like 28th at this point in time, and both competitors leaving it all in the ring.
Yeah, indeed. Both men will have to shift into another gear if they want to be successful here. Boy, look at both men just spent, but they know what awaits them on the other side of the next 3 count. Big knee by Miles Deville.
Miles trying to for the second time.
Oh my, right into a cover.
1, 2, oh, and a kick out.
Incredible stuff, and that nearly made him the new champion right there.
Wolfe managed to avoid that first moonsault of Miles's, but not that second one.
Wolfe has held that title for north of 500 days, but I'm not sure we have ever seen him in a defense like this one. Palpable hatred between these two former teammates.
Oh, going for that other for another.
Driver yet again.
Ooh, big forearm to the face.
Desperation strikes from Deville because he knows his life hangs in the balance right here.
You can hear that one from here.
Well, Miles is asking Sebastian to bring it, and both of them are certainly bringing it.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness. And a big one back.
Back and forth, shot for shot, war of attrition between these two former brothers, former tag teammates, and now competitors. Now obstacles in each other's way.
Oh! As Wolfe just took Deville's head off with a thunderous clothesline.
I thought that jumping high knee had Sebastian Wolfe rattled.
I think Miles
He
did
was
too.
playing possum.
Just dropped him
One,
to the
two.
mat. And is that it? No! Deville able to get the shoulder up despite the beating he has endured here tonight.
And the fans here at the Wise Hall pounding on every surface, the floor, the walls, the roofs of these balconies, chanting Miles' name, trying to get him back up to his feet, but Sebastian Wolfe also feeds off this energy, feeds off the hatred of the crowd.
He does there. You're not going to be able to get into, well, by any means necessary.
Another chair coming back into the mix.
I have to say that both of these men took a lot of lessons from me. Take full responsibility.
Now wait a second, Wolfe just waiting.
Oh!
Wait a second. Is Wolfe asking Deville to disqualify himself? Is that the tactic? Is that the mind games we're seeing from the champion?
Miles Deville would be only too happy to plant another chair shot right in the skull of Seb Wolfe.
Don't do it, Miles!
I think he realizes what's at stake.
It's not just about beating him, it's about doing it the right way. Miles now with Wolfe up, looking for the death rotation!
Miles rolling through, perhaps looking for that 4-4-9, representing every day he spent on the shelf. Watching his former tag team partner.
He's going for it.
Success,
Oh!
he misses it, he rolls through.
That's
Well
the catch.
scouted and
Spear!
counters with a spear. A spear that has won him many a match, including a victory over
That's gotta be it
Jonathan
right there.
Gresham. Is this enough to hang on to the
Driver.
championship? The
One,
Tiger Driver!
Oh!
my!
And a kick out! And a kick out!
Sebastian Wolfe has
It wasn't
no
free, Sebastian.
idea how this match is still going.
Sebastian Wolfe beside himself, as surprises every one of us in the Wise Hall here. What is it going to take, gentlemen?
Everyone's beside themselves right now. I'm beside myself.
It is a Tiger Driver that has put away all sorts of challengers over the last 500 plus days. Challengers that include Nick Pesky, challengers that include Jackie Lee. And Miles Deville just kicked out.
Sebastian Wolfe, though, he's still got Miles Deville right in his sights. Looking for that spear
Right where he
again.
wants him.
And Miles, I don't think he knows where he is right now, let alone where Sebastian is and what he's setting up for.
There is blood on the tracks right now, and the trains are rolling. Deville caught him with a knee to the face.
Big collision there. Miles Deville had that scouted out.
Sebastian Wolfe trying to throw himself into an offensive maneuver there, but took the brunt of that knee. Oh!
Death rotation yet again. And set up Wolfe perfectly to be in position as Miles heads skyward, looking to put this match away.
Every step he takes, remembering everything that brought him to this moment.
It's desperation time from the high rent district.
2 men, 1 match.
449 splash from Deville.
1, 2, 3.
Miles Deville is the
NEW champion, the hottest underground, Miles Deville!
And the fans here in Vancouver on their feet, pounding all those surfaces, clapping, yelling. Miles Deville, after enduring so much, after having such a hot comeback in 2025, finds himself in possession of the NEW Championship.
Well, I saw him in the beginning. I was around him during a state of emergency, and now he stands on his own, and he stands champion.
The age of the Wolf, long though it lasted, is finally over.
And gentlemen, all I can say is welcome to Deville.
On behalf of ring announcer Jordan Dobrew, on behalf of our backstage host Lucas Shelley, I want to thank my commentary partners, of course, Christopher Cassidy and Matt Joseph. Another great night here in the Neil O'Brien broadcast booth. Folks, we'll see you November 7th. Get your tickets. Don't miss it. Another great night of wrestling coming to a close here from the Y.